most tempting autos never make it to the United States, and the Audi rs4 Avant is probably going to stay one of them. Because of Americans' repugnance towards station wagons, Audi has chosen not to send it here, in spite of the fact that we get parts of it separated between the mechanically comparative rs5 car and the 4-barrel A4 Allroad, an A4 Avant that uses a raised suspension and plastic body cladding to cosplay as a hybrid. We favor that our station wagons lean more toward race autos as opposed to 4x4 junkies. Accordingly, we very much want the new rs4 Avant, which accompanies a brought-down position and an essentially more extensive body than the standard A4 Avant. The additional width is underscored by flared bumpers and new front and back belts, and the auto remains on generous 265/35R19 or 275/30R20 elastic. The auto we drove rode on the fatter tires. It additionally was fitted with the full Rs dynamic bundle, which incorporates Audi's torque vectoring sport differential, the organization's dynamic steering, and a senator that raises the best speed from 155 to 174 miles per hour. A twin-turbocharged and intercooled 2.9-liter V6 supplies 450 pull, greatest torque, accessible from 1900 to 5000 RPM, is 443 lb-ft. That snort is diverted to each of the four wheels through a ZF8 speed programmed, a transmission that works with such cheerful readiness that numerous drivers may confuse it for a double-grip gearbox. The V6 was co-created with Porsche, however under Audi's administration, and shows little turbo slack, while it discharges a marginally quieted, forceful snarl. That sound is misleadingly improved in dynamic mode, yet even so it's truly persuading. While the blown 6 still can't coordinate the past model's normally suctioned V8 thunder, we'll happily take the littler motor's execution puts on and decreased weight. Audi says the run from 0 to 62 miles per hour takes a negligible 4.1 seconds, which is nearly as snappy as the organization's claim for the two-entryway RS5. The V6 never appears to come up short on power, and increasing speed is tenacious well into the triple digits. This is supercar execution, like yet less disorderly than the 8-chamber Mercedes-AMG C63. Its moves are exact, relatively clinical. On the uneven streets in the Sierra Nevada north of Malaga, Spain, we observed the directing to be pleasantly weighted and extremely sharp, and the sport differential helps put the auto in corners superbly. As far as possible are ultra high, and it is anything but difficult to counter any understeer with the throttle and a touch of load exchange. The all-wheel drive framework's torque appropriation is Ray's one-sided yet factor. In the same way as other present-day execution autos, the rs4 offers drivers a lot of flexibility. We exchanged the dynamic driving mode for the individual setting to choose a gentler suspension tune and lighter guiding while at the same time keeping the powertrain and the differential in their most forceful tune. Furthermore, we like the sport setting of the security control framework. It enables you to direct a bit with the gas pedal without totally expelling the electronic well-being net. While this quick Audi additionally can go about as an extensive and extravagant cruiser, it neglects to completely veil its wearing qualities when driven serenely. Indeed, even in comfort mode, the motor is unmistakably capable of being heard and throttle reaction is quick, if not exactly as hair-trigger as in dynamic mode. The driver and the front traveler sit easily in brandish situates that fit cozily without influencing you to feel porcine. Our auto was fitted with Audi's 12.3-inch virtual cockpit TFT instrument group. This adaptable screen can call up a colossal guide up front, with the speedometer and touch moving into the corners, or put an extensive tachometer at the middle and consign less valuable data, for example, the gimmicky power and torque pointers off to the sides. Audi's MMI infotainment framework is almost perfect and generally speedy. Truth be told, this might be the most advanced infotainment bundle in its class. The Mercedes-AMG C63 may approach, yet the BMW M3 and the Cadillac ATS-V trail a long ways behind. In Europe, the Audi rs4 Avant is about $1,350 less expensive than a RS5 car. Given the decision, we would be enticed to go for the more flexible wagon. Tragically, in America, we don't get that decision. In any case, we will, at any rate, get a trade-off as the RS5 Sportback, which ought to arrive not long from now.